Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Lord Beaverbrook Arena. Canadian Ball Hockey Association Masters National Championship underway here in 5TV1. The host province, New Brunswick, coming off an overtime loss this morning. Going to be tackling the Halton Leafs, also coming off a loss this morning, albeit in regulation time. So both teams looking to get their first win of the tournament here today. Leafs in white, New Brunswick in black with gold trim. And we got our first penalty call of the game already. It's going to go against New Brunswick. Going to be a holding call. We're going to see the Leafs get a power play opportunity. Halton throwing the ball around now, trying to work for a good shot. They're going to play some 6-on-5 for a little while. There's a chance in front. Ball just lifted over the top of the net. New Brunswick goaltenders Andrew Gauntz. He's probably going to be busy here in this power play. Halton throwing it around. Here's a chance up front. Shot right on. Gauntz with a big save. Arago moves it across to Chapman. Chapman throws it down low. The Leafs with great possession here. 6-on-5. Ball thrown in. Now we'll finally get a touch of the ball. And holding is indeed the call. Andrew Gauntz coming up big early. Halton Leafs now on the power play. Jeff White moves it back for Raj Sandhu. Over for White. White. He holds on up top. We're going to fire it down low. Looking for a player down low. It's going to be Chris Morrison with the ball. Morrison, he had a real strong game this morning for his squad. There's a shot point blank, and Gauntz stops that one. Chance for New Brunswick to come away with it, and they do so. Marcel Bork putting some pressure on the power play, but out comes Morrison with it. He loses it. Moved up for New Brunswick. Number 16, Rick Ward, turns around. He fires it down deep. Going to give his line mates a chance to change. And here come the Leafs on the power play. Early stages of this first opening period, Halton Leafs immediately with a good scoring chance and the power play. Arago for Halton. Arago putting one deep. Terry Roach couldn't pick that one up. Roach battles for it down low. He's there with Morrison in support. Ball chipped out and away comes New Brunswick, but it's kept in. Only 15 seconds left to go in the power play. Not much doing so far. Here's Morrison. Morrison dances over the line. Morrison with the ball. Morrison showing some great stick handling ability. Morrison's upended. Going to be another penalty as one expires. New Brunswick going to be going right back to the penalty box. And that'll do it as they touch it up. Morrison was upended. And right away again, Team New Brunswick back to the box. And an extended power play here. Extended power play for them. Chris Forsyth is going to get a tripping call. And they'll go to the power play again. The Leafs on the power play, throwing the ball around, looking to work a good chance. Here is Halton. New Brunswick not afraid to pressure. Here's a chance to put the ball down the floor, and they indeed do so as Kevin Rice fires it down the floor. Arago puts the ball up, comes to the blue line. Now it's brought in, but that's going to be offside as the Leafs drag it in behind them. The official there to make the call. Early going this first period, all Halton so far and all power plays for the Leafs. Here comes New Brunswick. That one's just laid down deep by Marcel Bork, and that will send the Leafs all the way back. Long lead pass for Halton. In the neutral zone now, that's going to be picked up by Jeff White. White sends a player in alone. It's Chapman. Chapman's shot. That one stared aside by Gantz. Raj Sandhu now picks it up. Sandhu back for White. White winds, fires, shoots, scores! Jeff White with a big blast from the point and a great screen in front of the net there by Chris Chapman. And the Leafs strike on their second power play. Can't give a team too many chances. 1-0 Halton here in the first. From the draw, face-off. Won by the Leafs, but Terry Crossman of New Brunswick gets to it first. Ball is in the neutral zone. That's turned over by Mike McHugh. Leafs now trying to come back on a counterattack. Mike Murphy does a good job. Moves it for Crossman. Here's Terry Crossman. Crossman chips one up the boards, but it's going to be kept in by the Leafs. Halton, wrist shot right on. Gaunt stops that one. Terry Crossman in a dogfight there with Joey Mangin. Here's another shot. That one doesn't get through. Gaunt's barely squeezed that one. And Eric Arazo almost found the back of the net for the Leafs there. But Gaunt keeps it out and keeps the score at 1-0. Face-off is going to be to the left of Gaunt. Face-off is won by New Brunswick. Fred Chamberlain. Chamberlain's going to move it around. That's going to be picked up on the boards by Jason Baiani. Baiani puts it down deep. Going to be fired around. Chance for the Leafs to come away with it. Here comes Halton. Sent in a 2-on-1. Holds. Bad pass behind, though. Probably should have been a shot. Shouldn't say a bad pass. It just wasn't in the right spot. Player probably with a nice open net shot, but pass was a little behind him. He couldn't get it. New Brunswick back the other way. Now it's Halton with a chance. Halton will come out into the neutral zone. Halton's got some numbers on this rush. Good defensive positioning by New Brunswick, though. And that's number 42, Sam Parley. He's going to get it, move it around. Parley moves it for Chamberlain. Chamberlain back to Parley. Parley, quick pass up the boards. And away comes New Brunswick. They fire the ball out. It's going to come all the way down the floor. No flooring, though. Jeff White will kind of have to pick it up. Almost turned over in the slot by New Brunswick. Here's a chance. Backdoor pass. That was on the stick of Chris Forsyth momentarily. Forsyth didn't shoot, tried to move it back around the corner. New Brunswick keep the ball in. Two players go down. Here's a shot. That one's blocked. Halton Leafs doing a good job getting in front of the ball. Leafs send one down the floor. That's going to go all the way. Chance for the Leafs. Shoot, scores! What a great move there by Mike Balaban. He caught up to the high lob pass, and Balaban went forehand, backhand, tucked it in there. And that was some quick hands there by Balaban. It's 2-0 Halton. New Brunswick need to find an answer here. The Halton Leafs on the board, up by 2. Here's a turnover. New Brunswick in their own end, in the Halton zone. Try to throw it out front. Ball comes out front. Gary Crossman looking to get it. He can't come away with that one, though. And the Leafs, Morrison, will take it. Ball's turned over. Here's Crossman. Crossman back for Phil Rocca. Rocca moves it across. Shot in front. Crossman went to the net. Couldn't make anything happen there, though, and the Leafs will take over. Looking for a long stretch pass again was Raj Sandhu. Just a little bit out of his reach. And that'll come back for a flooring call all the way back into Halton territory. Not sure if Aaron Campizano's had a shot on goal yet. I'm not sure if he's had to stop one, but we got a face-off inside Halton territory now. New Brunswick setting up and putting Jamie Bennett in for the face-off. Ball comes back to the point. That's blocked. Second effort, though, by Ernie Roy. Roy keeps it on New Brunswick's stick blade, although it's all the way back in their own end. Leafs, good forecheck. They're going to turn that over pretty quickly. Ball in the high slot. There's a shot. That's blocked. Good second effort there, and great defense by New Brunswick, and Team New Brunswick going to come away with it. Jamie Bennett's shot. That one's right on, and Capizano will make his first save of the game. 11:36 left to play here in the first period. It's 2-0 Halton. Face-off is going to be to the right of Campizano. Won by New Brunswick. Shot right off the draw. That one found a stick of Jason Biani, and we got a player down behind the goal. Net's knocked off its moorings. No penalty coming on the play. Biani, big shooting left-hander there. He's set up for that face-off win, and Biani can do one thing. I tell you what, it's shoot. Jeff Cormier steps into the face-off circle. Cormier, very, very strong in that circle. Wins one back to Biani. Biani pulls it across, shoots. Big save there by Campizano as Biani got a quick shot off. And New Brunswick starting to look dangerous now. Marcel Bourque can't come away with that one. Ball is chipped. It's going to go down the floor. Little bit of pushing and shoving back behind the play. But away comes New Brunswick. Bob Kraft walks in. Kraft, he tries to find some room down low. Not there. That's going to be Chris Forsyth comes in. Out for Kraft. He's going to put it back to the point for Mike Murphy. Murphy's shot. That one deflects through. Team New Brunswick starting to come alive here now. Leafs coming out of their own end. There's a good run, and it's finally out by Bobby Strain. Strain gets it out to the line and outside, but the New Brunswick team will fire it in one more time. Back to the blue line. Kept in momentarily, and Strain will take it for Halton. Strain fires it down deep. Now he'll go off for a line change. New Brunswick with a chance to come out under minimal pressure in the neutral zone. Rick Ward makes a cross-floor pass. That one bounces off a stick. New Brunswick set up on the blue line like they're on the power play. Leafs player overruns it, takes over, backhand shot. Capizano had to be careful there. That would have been an unfortunate turnover for Halton. New Brunswick, shot short side. That one rattles through the crease wide, and away come the Leafs. Mike Balaban. Balaban down low. Balaban puts a pass out high. That one's turned over, and the New Brunswick squad will take it, and Rick Ward just lofts it in deep, and he'll go for a line change. Leafs try to get the ball out. It's kept in by Crossman. Here's a shot. Nice save by Capizano there. Battling for it down in the corner. New Brunswick have certainly seemed to turn on a dime here. It's all New Brunswick for the last couple of minutes. Ball goes out of play. We'll have a face-off. 9:12 remaining to go here in period number 1. It's 2-0 for Halton. Halton, long lead pass. That finds Roach. Roach couldn't pick it up though, but it comes back to Morrison. Morrison's going to run it out for the Leafs. Morrison up over the line. Back for Roach. Roach finds it. Chris Morrison. There's a pass to Raj Sandhu. Sandhu fires one. That might have caught a little piece of the crossbar, if not the goaltender. And that one goes out of play with 8:32 left to go in period 1. Face off in New Brunswick territory. Team New Brunswick find themselves down by 2. From the draw. New Brunswick gonna bring it out through the zone. That's Jeff Cormier firing in deep. High slot by Cormier, and that was a rocket, and Capizano got a piece of that one, kept it out. Ball moved out to the neutral zone now. There's a long shot there off the stick of Rob Garvin from the point. A little bit of an awkward shot. New Brunswick, good pressure here. Errant pass there though. Trying to get it back for Garvin, and Bayani's pass goes long and wide. That'll send New Brunswick back. Long in pass, Arago's going to pick it up for the Leafs. Arago's clearing attempt is blocked. Pass up the middle of the floor. Sent the Leafs in a way, but here comes New Brunswick. Good rush here by New Brunswick. Wine, fire, shot right on. Rebound was there. Good save off the stick of Marcel Bourque. Forsyth, he's battling down low. Forsyth battles with Arago. Arago, chance to move it out, and Arago gets it to the line and out. Arlindo Arago keeps going. Arago's got a guy coming behind him off the bench. Here's the pass, shot. That one whistles just through wide. Good issue, good chance there. Leafs, another shot on Gantz. Gantz sticks the leg out for a save. The Leafs coming back with a couple of good chances here. Here come New Brunswick now in the neutral zone. Kevin Elliott overruns that one a little bit. Ball's going to come back for McHugh. McHugh gives one away in the high slot. There's a shot right on, and Gantz makes the save off Bobby Strain. Strain's had a couple of chances here. Here's another one off the post. Gantz was beat clean in, but Steve Cushy could not beat the post. Here's another drive, shoots, scores! Jeff White was allowed to walk in over the line, And he just teed one up about 10 feet inside the blue, and he made no mistake. And the Halton Leafs go up by a score of 3-0. Gonna have a penalty here now. This one's gonna go against the Leafs, so New Brunswick looking to get back into it. This is a good opportunity for them to do so. They will get a power play as Mark Pettipas is gonna go to the box for body contact. Team New Brunswick going to enjoy another power play. Sorry, their first power play of the game. From the draw, the Leafs win it. They fire it down. Gantz is going to have to come out and stop that one. Moves it up the floor. Long pass comes out to gain the line, but it gets cleared out immediately. Long shot on goal. Campizano is going to stop that one. That's sent down. Here's a foot race. Goaltender out of the net. Wide open cage for the Leafs, and they score. Chris Chapman won the foot race. And the Leafs score a shorthanded tally as Gantz got caught coming out in no man's land there. Chapman with a great run for the Leafs, and he comes down, he finds a yawning cage and deposits it and makes it 4-0. So we got a goaltending change coming. Referee giving him lots of time to make that change too. So, I believe we're going to see Jason Wallace. No, it's going to be Claude 14 come into the game. Claude 14 coming into the game for the St. John, New Brunswick, the New Brunswick Masters. Not sure you can fault Gantz, though. They've been all over him, frankly. The New Brunswick team had a nice push for about 3 or 4 minutes. Just couldn't beat Campizano. Play continues now. New Brunswick changing goalies, see if they can give their team a little shake-up here. Rick Roy takes it for Halton. Leafs short-handed, New Brunswick on the power play. Knocked down by Jason Baiani. Baiani back on the point on the power play. Baiani looking for somebody to open up on the blue line. Baiani just looking for a stick to hit. Oh boy. Ball. Oh, the referee said the ball was in. New Brunswick might have caught a break there. Baiani now settling things down. He's going to move it down the right side. There's a shot, big rebound there. But Rick Roy is there to clear it away. Unfortunately for New Brunswick, nobody there to tap that ball into the open net. Baiani, nice pass up to the line. The ball is in. Now New Brunswick will set it up. Stepping down, shot right on. Campizano stared that one aside. Battle for it behind the net. Mark DeVoe, he's looking to get it. It's going to come back to the point for Baiani. Baiani throws it down for DeVoe. There's a nice pass out front, and they score. Real nice feed there. Rick Ward parked on the crease, and he'll just tap that into the open cage. Great work there in the New Brunswick power play. And they cut the lead to 3. Halton Leafs now back to even strength. New Brunswick, I'd like to get one more back before the end of this period. It's 4-1 right now for the Leafs. Outlet pass is tapped behind the net. Now they'll have some room to move out. Ball is moved up the floor by New Brunswick. They'll dump it in and go for a change. That's going to send Jeff White back for it for the Leafs. White, long pass. That misses everyone. Meant for Joey Manjo. And Manjo can't hold on to that one. That's going to go all the way down for flooring with 3:26 left to go here in this first period of play. Long flick pass by the Leafs. Flooring waved off, and that's a good run there by Mike Balaban. Balaban can't come to it, so it's picked up by New Brunswick. New Brunswick had a player going to the net, couldn't quite get it there though. They'll regroup in the neutral zone. Stolen by the Leafs. Chapman trying to find Balaban in the high slot. There's a shot. That one's blocked in front. Chapman goes to get it. He's going to leave it for Balaban. Balaban looking to throw it out front to Steve Cushy. Cushy can't come away with a chance for New Brunswick to run it out now, and they will do so. Team New Brunswick up over the line for Andrew Murray. We're going to have a penalty coming up, and I believe this one's going to be going against the Leafs. Face off from St. John. They got a power play once again. Ball's fired down the floor. 14 will stop that one, set it up again. Payani, the man to bring the ball up the floor for New Brunswick. Easy pass, gains the line. They'll stick it out. Ball comes in. Leafs, though, in the position to forecheck immediately. Here's Morrison. Morrison steps by one man. Morrison still holds on the ball. Morrison is a wizard with that ball on his stick. Morrison takes a bump there from Kevin Rice, and away comes New Brunswick. 3-on-2 in the neutral zone. 2 forecheckers are caught. Mike McHugh shoots, almost tipped one on the side of the net. McHugh just laid one there. McHugh battling for position down low. McHugh goes down now, chance for Halton to pick it up and fire it down the floor, and they do indeed do so. 14's going to move it up for Biani. Miami going to try a long shot this time. Goaltender moves it across himself. Campisano. Dangerous little pass. Arago has it. He's going to try to fire it down the floor. That's not going to get there. Baiani. He's going to move it back. Goes back down to him. Long cross feed out to the other side for Mike Murphy. Murphy back for a one-timer. To Baiani, and that one's blocked. Ball sent down the floor by the Leafs. Last minute of play in this first period. Only 10 seconds remain in the power play. Time for one more New Brunswick rush. Team New B bring the ball up the floor. Going to be fired behind the goal. Almost flooring, but kept out. New Brunswick fire the ball off an open gate. There's a long drive, lively bounce off the boards. Chance for the Leafs to clear it. It's in the neutral zone, but they don't do so. Kept in. Rick Ward passes one to the slot. And now the Leafs will come out. Only 10 seconds left. They had a 4-on-2 there. Not sure if they realized it. Quick bounce off the boards. Some pushing and shoving in behind the play. Strange to see. You don't see a lot of that at the Masters, but game 2 today here. Guys might be getting a little testy. 3.6 seconds left. A 4-1 Leafs lead here, but New Brunswick have started to play hockey in this second half of this first period for sure. You're watching the 2017 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Masters National Championships, brought to you exclusively live by 5 TV1. Live from the Beaverbrook Arena here in beautiful St. John, New Brunswick. Halton Leafs from Ontario tangling with Team New Brunswick, and the Leafs find themselves in a comfortable 4-1 lead right now towards the end of the first period. There's a shot on goal. Nice save by 14 as the buzzer expires. After one period of play, Halton Leafs 4, New Brunswick 1. We'll be back for the call of the second. Second period underway. New Brunswick in a little bit of a hole here, down by 3 to the Halton Leafs out of Ontario. Leafs losing a 4-2 decision this morning to the Newfoundland Labrador Masters, while Team New Brunswick lost a heartbreaker in overtime this morning to the Oshawa Bruins. Ball comes through the neutral zone. New Brunswick waiting to hop back onside. Chris Forsyth couldn't hold on to that one. Ball comes down deep. Here to come the Leafs. Aaron pass comes out. Chance to send the ball down the floor. Arlindo Arago has to get on his horse as he's being chased down. Hard by Elliott. Back to the point. Long shot misses on the short side off the stick of Rob Garvin. Kevin Elliott knocks it down. Can't keep it though. Too many men call. Too many men on the floor, and you know something? I was counting as she called it, because obviously all the time you hear one team screaming, too many men, the other team saying no. But I counted 6 in, so I think that's a good call by the official. Power play, New Brunswick. Another chance to get back into it. Ball is in. Face-off is just outside the blue line. From the draw, one by the Leafs, and they'll fire it down. Send New Brunswick back. So New Brunswick this time, Baiani not the guy bringing the ball up the floor. And flooring's going to be called. It was Kevin Rice bringing it up the floor this time. Went for a pass on the blue line. That was missed. Ball comes down all the way. Another icing call. New Brunswick having some difficulty bringing it in. The last period when number 47, Jason Baiani, brought the ball up the floor, he was literally walking, and it wasn't the greatest pace, but I tell you what, he gained the line. He did make the pass to get it in. I would take that rather someone with more speed just going to fire it in and ice it all the time. Face off in New Brunswick territory. From the draw, New Brunswick. Chance to come away with it now on the power play. Still plenty of time. Long pass. That one's going to find the blue line. Finally, the ball is in. Going to be handled now on the outside by Terry Crossman. Crossman's shot. That one bounces on the back of the net. Chance for the Leafs to clear it. Can't get it out, though. Crossman up top. He's looking for the ball. Going to come into the high slot instead. Wine fires, shot right on. Nice save by Capizano. And here's a chance for the Leafs to fire it down. Leafs going to make some line changes. Long pass. That will gain the line. Here's a drive off the stick of Fred Chamberlain. Sorry, that was Andrew Murray with that shot. Murray chases his man down the corner. Murray needs to be careful. He's getting a little tied up there. Free hand all over the Leafs forechecker. Referee wants the ball moved. Leafs trying to create a scoring chance here, shorthanded. Good effort there by Halton's forward, number 18, Jeff Dubelstein. Ball chipped up over the glass. That will come back outside the line with only 3 seconds left in the power play. New Brunswick failed to register a shot on goal in that power play. From the draw. Ball sent down the floor. Leafs Chinko Swatch has a chance to clear it. He's going to move it up for Morrison. Morrison makes a pass up to the boards. Here comes Raj Sohal. Sorry, that's Raj Sandhu. Sandhu chased the player down there now. Ball going to come out, and teams are at even strength. Pressure now being applied by the Leafs. Swatch. Long pass looking to find Sandhu in the neutral zone. Can't get it there. Here comes St. John. Elliott battling down low. Kevin Elliott in a good foot race. Sort of surprised, no holding there. And there's the holding call. Gonna happen eventually. Elliott with a big smile on his face, running away, and Elliott knows he just drew one there. Holding's gonna be the call. Player's better off going to the box, though. He's still complaining about it. The referee's definitely not going to change their mind. The player is saying that he backed up into him, but he might have done that, but the player didn't back up and make his free arm come out and put it around him. So, Chinko Swatch going to sit in the box for 2 or less. New Brunswick back to the power play. Ball's sent down the floor. Kevin Rice going to come back and pick it up for Team New Brunswick. Here's a shot. Referee did not say it was in. Play continues. Well, that's going to be interesting. Saying that was in. The fans think it was in. New Brunswick definitely think it was in. Certainly going to be a discussion after the next whistle. Campuzano stares that one aside. Ball gets cleared down the floor. I just looked at it on the replay, folks. I couldn't see it. Just couldn't see it from the camera shot. Campuzano going to come out and clear it up. New Brunswick still hard on the ball on the power play still. The Leafs, Roach with a chance. Here's Roach. Roach is going to get a break here. Terry Roach shoots. Nice save, and he's taken out. Now we're going to have a discussion, I would think, but I can't imagine. So we've got a discussion going on with the officials. So, big discussion going on. I'll be very surprised if they say it. The only official they can ask would be the outside official. That's the gentleman doing most of the talking down there right now. but it certainly made the sound like it was in for sure. Didn't sound like a post. It sounded like padding. That being said, whatever the decision is, that is what will stand. And what's really interesting here, if they call it a goal, do they go back to the point the goal was scored and does the penalty get nullified? That'd be some turn of events in this one. Instead of being short-handed, they would get a goal. Most of the discussion seems to be happening from the New Brunswick side, so it's no goal is the call. And I don't think there's any way New Brunswick will be satisfied with any explanation the official gives them there. Official's gone over to talk to the coach. He's talked to the captain about it. So, Leafs out of the penalty box now. They're going to go to the power play. And what could be a dramatic turn of events here should Halton score on this power play. Raj Sandhu takes it, but that's going to be offside. They'll bring that one back outside the line. Leafs put the ball down in deep on the power play. Behind the net is Dubelstein. Dubelstein's going to move it out. Going to come back to the point to Jeff White now. White. Winds, fires. That one finds the trapper of Claude 14. He'll hold on to it without any rebound. Good scramble around the goal. 14 was dropping down. Leafs player in looking for good battle in front of the net. Going on, big Rob Garvin working over the Leafs player in front of the net. Play continues. Ball sent into New Brunswick territory, wrapped out around the boards, going to be kept in on the other side by Morrison. Morrison behind the goal. Morrison tries to throw one out front. That one's fired around. Morrison in behind the goal for Canada. For Leafs, sorry. Morrison turns one over, but New Brunswick gives it right back. Here's a drive from the point off White's stick. Saved by 14. Morrison stepping out. No daylight there. Morrison's going to leave it back for White. White drives it in. Rebound. And I believe the net might be off its moorings. That will cause the whistle. And a line change. Power play is over. Approaching the midway point of the second period. Still 4-1. Halton over New Brunswick. Got a penalty coming up. I think it might be going to Halton. New Brunswick player was upended down low, and the Leafs going to go to the penalty box again. That might be 4 in a row against New Brunswick. Certainly getting their opportunities to come back into this one. 10:25 left to go. Power play, New Brunswick. From the draw. Crossman. Going to bring it up the floor here for New Brunswick. Terry Crossman brings it up, but it's stopped at the line. He'll have to come back and regroup. Crossman looks to get it to Mark DeVoe. DeVoe can't hold on to it. Lindo Arago will take it for the Leafs. Long pass, that one's going to gain the line. And St. John will finally set it up. There's a big drive. That's blocked. In the high slot, trying to get it through. Terry Roach is there to steal it. And Roach is going to get sent in all alone. Roach couldn't handle the pass, though. Unfortunately for Terry Roach, nice little feed by Chris Chapman. And Roach couldn't handle the bouncing ball. New Brunswick stepping up. Ball chipped deep. Down the corner. And the ball comes out, though, and no one home at the point. That's going to send Ernie Roy back for New Brunswick. Roy stepping up to the red line. Roy looking for a stick to hit at the blue. Roy running out of real estate. Just chips it to the side. Ball is in. Roy does a good job coming back and getting it. Baiani now. Baiani for Roy. Roy, no doubt, trying to get it back for Baiani for the shot. Here's the shot from Baiani right on. Nice save there by Campizano. Ball's cleared down the floor, and Baiani runs back for it. New Brunswick want to take a line change here. Penalty is over. Teams are at even strength. Ball chipped up. Leafs, they've got some bodies driving to the net. Backhand pass is blocked. That's good defense there by New Brunswick. Been a while since we've had a whistle now. We got a stick on the floor, and the New Brunswick end has been there for a few minutes for sure. Ball's fired down the floor. That will send New Brunswick back. Ball chipped out to the neutral zone. Team New Brunswick. Number 7, Marcel Bork has it down low. Here's Bork. Bork throws one to net. Some traffic there. Good job by defenseman. Stolen though. Bork shot right on. Saved by Campizano. Another big shot from the point on a giveaway. That one's off the stick of Chris Forsythe. Now the Leafs bring the ball down the floor. Here comes Halton. Halton just missed the pass, and we'll see if New Brunswick can bring it the other way. Rick Ward stops, settle things down. Here's a long pass in the neutral zone for Elliott. Here comes Kevin Elliott. Elliott scoots down behind the goal line. Elliott tries to spin away from a check. No such luck there. And the Leafs will have a chance to bring it out. Chris Chapman puts it down deep for Joey Mangin. Mangin can't hold on to that one. Ball's turned over to Rick Ward. There's a high drive. That one goes over the top of the net. Almost hit the goaltender Campizano in the back and comes in. Chapman picks it up now. Here's Chapman. Chapman's stick. Dropped down. Oh, and that was a cheeky play. The New Brunswick bench was screaming offsides, and the player stopped. Wine fires. That shot goes high over the top of the net. Knocked down in front. Backhand shot is blocked. Still looking to get a one-time shot. Just misses on the far side. Tough shift so far for Mike Balaban there. He stopped on a potential breakaway and just missed on that one-time shot. Balaban now has it again down low. Here's Balaban. Balaban waiting for something to happen in front. He's pressured. Balaban's going to get it back to the point for Jeff White. White back down for Balaban to White. White tries to get one through, and finally we get a whistle. Ball is deflected up over the glass. 5:54 left to go here in the second half. Five minutes remain. Leafs fire one deep. That's going to go for icing. And you got to think, if you're the Halton Leafs here, just looking at the divisions, not quite sure how the playoffs work out, but the Leafs might get 3 points in this one. New Brunswick going to end day one with only 1 point if nothing changes here. I believe they are in a division with the Newfoundland team, so I got to think Newfoundland might have first place wrapped up there as they sit with 4 points. Although no, Leafs win tomorrow, Newfoundland lost. The Leafs can certainly get into first place, so this is a big win here for the Halton Leafs should they hold on. New Brunswick, pressure down low, looking to cut this lead in half with just under 5 minutes left to play. Ball thrown out in front of the net. Can't get to her. Forsyth changes it, but away comes Halton. Halton, wrist shot. That one's right on, steered over the top of the goal. Gonna come back out, chance for New Brunswick to take it. They get it to the neutral zone, but not out. It's going to be an icing call. That'll come back down the floor with 3:56 left to go. Face-off, won by the Leafs. Ball chipped up to the neutral zone. Away comes Halton. Good stop there at the blue line by Rob Garvin. Sends Halton back in retreat. Halton now just content, it seems, to throw the ball around. Up by 3 goals. You got to think they don't need to force the issue here. Here's a good rush. Here's Chapman now. Chapman shot right on. That one's steered away by 14. Ball comes around the net. Chance for New Brunswick to settle things down. Leafs, some good chances here. 14. Tall to the task in between the pipes. Chris Chapman having a great shift here for Halton. And New Brunswick finally get a chance to come away with it. There's a long shot. That one's going to get deflected over the glass. A little bit of pushing and shoving down there. And watch and see what happens there between number 45, 95 on New Brunswick, Kevin Elliott, number 55, Jeff White of Halton. Ball's chipped up the boards. Here's Elliott. Elliott trying to chip a ball. He runs into White. And Elliott's momentum causes White to go down. If there might have been a penalty there, it would have been White for stepping in front of Elliott. But Elliott had good momentum and just kept going. Final minute and a half here. Teams at even strength. Ball sent down the floor. That will not be flooring. Not enough gas on that ball. New Brunswick will come back. Play it up. There's a long shot. That one's blocked. And that one will go out of play with 1:11 left to play. The Halton Leafs 4. The New Brunswick Masters 1. Leafs going to pick up their first win of the tournament while New Brunswick still looking to get into the win column. Although they did pick up the single point this morning in an overtime loss to the Oshawa Bruins. New Brunswick dent the twine with 1:04 left to go. If you get some pressure, you never know. Here's another rush by New Brunswick. Get some pressure, pull the goalie, and the goaltender started to leave his crease in. You can tell he wanted to get out. They gained the line. Halton Want to be smart and just let the ball go down deep and do the work, and they do so. Here's the dump in. Joey Mangin coming in after. Mangin's going to pick it up. Mangin steps out short side. Shot blocker saved by 14. Halton all of a sudden starting to put the push on again after giving up that late New Brunswick goal. Ball's going to come out to the neutral zone. And the Leafs just going to try to eat up some clock here with 15 seconds left to go. Halton Leafs going to get into the win column. They're in their second game of this 2017 Canadian Ball Hockey Association Masters. Final score in this one is going to be the Halton Leafs of Ontario 4. New Brunswick 2. You're watching 5TV1 coverage of the CBHA Canadian Nationals. We've got the coverage of every game from the Lord Beaverbrook and Harbor Station arenas right here for you on 5TV1. Please stay with us for our continuing coverage throughout the week. I couldn't see it. I looked at it. I just couldn't see it on that either. You're about 30 seconds behind, right? I went and looked at it.